Hey guys, welcome back. We have got another interesting deck for you because we're playing Elves. We also might be playing Spy. Who knows? Welcome back guys to another Pauper video. We are playing Spy Elves. Because why wouldn't we put Spy in Elves? So effectively what we've done here, we've used the Spy sort of shell with Lead the Stampede, Land Grant, Sagu Wildling here, and Generous End to sort of reduce the lands down to 6 lands here. I'm playing 6, it might be wrong, it probably could be 5, but I actually don't know. I also, because, on another side note, it's been mentioned in one of the YouTube comments to try this view, because it's much easier to view the deck. So I'm trying this out, so please let me know in the comments below if you prefer this view than having the window pane in list view. Because I will have it this way. I personally don't like it this way, but that's obviously me when I'm building the deck. Obviously when I'm talking about it, it might be easier to view it this way. So, effectively, what we have here is we're playing 6 lands, and it's also, this view is also the reason why I'm running 4 Mystics, because I couldn't get it to fit when I ran like 2-2-1, or 2-1-1, or whatever it was. Because obviously it's just a big square with a 1 in the bottom. Anyways, so we're playing 6 lands, we're playing 4 Land Grants, and then we're playing the 4 Sagu Wildlings, 4 Generous End, and that is basically to pull out these lands. Once we've pulled out these lands, we effectively have access to Spy, which is Balustrade Spy. We mill our own deck, we sack this and 2 of the creatures, and then Dread Return a Lot Left Giant for up to 40, say, if we're lucky. Because we have 41 creatures and a Lot Left Giant in play. So, the bonus for this is we get to play Sylvan Ranger, which again doesn't sound like a great card, but it's an elf that you can search your library for a basic land, and it's sort of like Gatecreeper Vine in the Spy Walls combo, is that effectively we get to search for a land out of our deck, but it also adds to the elf count for both Timberwatch and Priest. We also have we're playing Birchlaw and Jasper Sentinel as well to sort of splash the black. This might be wrong, and it might actually just be better to run more Mystics. We will try this out and see what we think. It could be right just to run another 3 Larmor Elves and run a couple of Birchlaws to sort of get the black is effectively from the Dread Return and the Balustrade Spy. We could also just go to 6 lands as in 4 forests and 2 swamps and cast all the black stuff off the swamps maybe. We could even go even deeper. We could even run Elf of the Deep Shadow, which is effectively an Elvish Mystic that you pay 1 life to add black instead of green. So obviously you need green to cast it, but then it taps for black itself. So you've sort of like got different avenues, and each one does different things, right? So Birchlaw doesn't really make like net you mana. Well, it does if you're tapping like a Sylvan Ranger, but it kind of doesn't really, like an Elvish Mystic, doesn't give you mana straight away the next turn. You need another creature. So that's sort of the idea where there's definitely avenues that we could take here. So I'm definitely going to try it out. We're running, I think, like 28 Elves, right? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 23, 27. Is that? So that basically is low-ish, but not super low. The big difference is we're not running Nyxborn or Avenging Hunter as our bombs. We're basically our bombs for attacking are just our land searchers, or our lot lefts. So we have Timberwatch Quirion, which is a standard Elves thing. Then these bombs to sort of just attack with, and then lot left obviously just hard cast with the Dread Return combo. So it might work. It could work. I'm not against this. Moving on to the sideboard, you can see it all here, which I guess I like about this view, is you have 4 Fairy Macabres here, which is it's a fairy, I can't even get it open. It's a fairy something rogue, I think, and it's 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer, and you can discard this card from your hand to exile 2 cards from your graveyard. So basically, this is all of these are creatures, as you may notice, and that is basically to support these 7 lead wind effects. So we can sort of look at our top 5, and we can hit a lot, right? We have 41 creatures in our deck, so our hit rate should be pretty high, and then having these in the deck as creatures also should give that. Searching for sideboard cards is great. We've got 4 Mass Vandals in the sideboard to support the whole Generous End Mass Vandal, and it's an elf sort of combo. We're playing Scattershot Archer as well because it's an elf, which is a 1/2 that can ping all flyers. which is good against fairies, and then 4 Nylea's Disciple against mono red for life gain, really. But there is also an elf, which I thought was really funny, which is 1 green for a 1/1 that sacrifices elf, and you gain 1 life for each elf in your graveyard, which is actually funny to cast, but obviously it'll never be good unless you're also comboing off, so like, why would you play it? But I was tempted to put it in just for the, why not? But anyways, this is the deck. We're basically playing elves with spying. We'll see how it works out. I've tried it with walls, and we'll see how we get on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Do not forget that, obviously, I am now part of the NTGO Creator Program, which is also great. Thank you for Daybreak for the opportunity. And let me know what you think of the deck in the comments. See you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 1. We're against Lost Canto. Excuse me. We can keep this hand, I think. Seems pretty good. Seems like a standardish Elves sort of start, right? Problem is they're usually on like Mardu, right? Which makes it pretty bad. Yeah, just the camera lowering it a bit. I see a slouch when I talk, it's a problem. That's the problem. So do we lead on... We lead on Birchlaw, right? So we effectively have 3 lands out of our deck if we want. Ooh. Quiriano. So hopefully they don't bolt this. Tap for green. Double Timber Watch is nice though. If we can get it to survive. Bolt. Sure. I'm not gonna like untap the Birchlaw like to Generous Ent or anything here. Oh, they're playing the Madness deck. Well, I guess they could be playing Mono Red Synth as well, but Balustrade's fine. So if I pay 1 to play this, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Generous Ent. Get Forest. For, well, I guess it doesn't actually matter. 2. I'm just going to F6, there's nothing really I can do here. 3 lands, we're playing 6 lands in the deck, so we've got 3 more to get out. Bolt my Timberwatch, I'm assuming. Yep. You attack for 1, sure. There's around 2 cards left. 1 card left. So I'm going to play a Sylvan Ranger. Yes, I'd like to search. 2 lands left. 1, 2. Cancel the wrong one. Let's tap this and this. Because I'm not going to attack, right? There's no point in it. There is a chance that I might block. Because they could still be Rally Red, right? There still could be any of the red decks. So we could be against any of the red decks, right? So it could be Mono Red Madness, it could be like Rally Red with Burning Tree and Rally the Thornburg or whatever. Less likely because they run Kessig, but it's not a far stretch. There's no indicator of what they actually are playing. And they also could be like Mono Red Synth. So all of these cards, I'd rather hold up Sylvan Ranger to block, because these 2 are much better creatures. Whether 1 damage isn't going to matter, right? Because I think I am... Right, so they are the Madness build. So we take 2 here. So this basically signifies the Madness build with like Snacker and stuff. And Gut Snipe. See if they have an answer to this. Okay, sure. So we've basically now, like, this resolves to untap, and we can literally just go to town, right? They didn't see the spy side of things either, which is pretty nice. So we don't want these. We'd probably just want these, right? I don't think we want Macabre for Snacker. I just don't think that's really something we want to do. But it's what do we cut here? That's the biggest thing about these like the combo inside a combo version. It's like, what do you cut for your sideboard cards? Because I kind of still want access to this. And I still want access to all of this. So it's like, what do you cut? I'm starting to think, though, that I think these should be actual elves. Not like the black searchers or whatever. Like Larmor elves and Findon elves. So we cut a Windham Way. Jasper gets a little bit better, right? Because it's a 1-2. We can cut a... No, we kind of don't want to cut the land searchers. Do we just cut a Dread Return? A Dread Return. Keep a Lotleth in. That's 2. Birchlaw is 3. This is the thing. It's like, obviously I haven't really tried this, maybe. Because I also think you're more likely... Like, if you have 1 land plus a bunch of elves, you're more likely to keep this. So here we have Land Grant for Jaspera. And then that's sort of it, right? We don't have another way to get another land out. So I feel like I have to mulligan this. Again, if these were actual elves, I'd keep these. Keep this, right? I think that's the big thing about this deck right now, I'm thinking. They have 7, so I think we just mulligan this, right? These don't cut the mustard. Yeah, I think this is much better. Put Olaf on the bottom. We can also start casting Sagu, right? So I can just go Forest Mystic. Oh. Just go Forest Mystic here, Forest Sylvan Ranger, get the Swamp out my deck. Into lead. Ooh. Or do I just lead now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see one wave searching for a land. Doesn't seem that too out of the ordinary. So I'll play this. Get a Forest Sagu for a Swamp. Forest Sagu for a Swamp. We have 2 lands in our hand, making the land grant a bit awkward, but other than that, it's sort of fine. They attack for 1, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the prize, bring back your snacker, sure. Land. I didn't realise they're on turn. Oh yeah, they are. I didn't realise they're on turn 3 for some reason. Wind them way, huh? Let's start with a lead, right? And that hit rate is incredible. 1, 2, 3. What, 10 cards? Land Quirion. Untap, doesn't really do anything, so we just go land Quirion. And then we discard what? An Ent? I think so, right? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely think the more I'm playing this, I think the Birchlaw and the Jasper Sentinels casting the fire, shoot them too. I got annoying, right? For sure. So I have 2 options, right? I can try and Nihila's Disciple to slow it down, which is pretty okay. So there. Or I could wind them where, try and find something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't ramp right. So I guess I just gain 3. And getting 3 is probably fine. So we gain 3, we can block this. They could kill us here. They didn't lead on Gutter Snipe, which is good. Casting the Fire is pretty interesting. Temper. They're going to temper this. If they temper this, it's a good sign for us. Yep. As good can be, right? Take 3. Got 4 cards in hand. Sagu. So do a Langram for a Sagu, just to play it. Seems reasonable. It's a 3/3 that gains 3. Better than a Disciple. I think so. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1 land left. That's this. And then it's like sort of like if that's the thing, then it can block this too. So I block this. And then Disciple next turn potentially. It all depends on how much damage they've got a lot of cards, right? No. Okay. I have to block here just in case. Like the difference between 9 and 10 is quite a lot. I also don't have 3 creatures, right? For Balustrade Spy. Lead. I guess I might as well search for this land. Wind and Wear. Creature. Sagu. Ent. Quirion. I think I actually want a lead here, right? I know this probably seems a bit weird. Wow, we still didn't hit. We still didn't hit a Balustrade Spy. I think we're dead, right? We are so totally dead. Got what? 11 cards. Lava Dart. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like if we don't die, I guess. Got 5 with 4 cards in hand. 5, 4, 3. Cool. I'm not feeling the I'm not feeling the Birchlaw. Like I'm not feeling that side of things at all. I'm really like thinking to myself that these should be probably Mana Elves, right? Can't keep this mulligan. This we can keep. Bottoming the Lolith. Keep. Quirion. And then we get to go End Sagu. If they're about this, that's fine. Nope. Spy's a good draw actually. End Sagu. Because we can just actually go lead, right? Get a Swamp and attack. Because all we need to do is keep creatures in play, right? I just think obviously all the birch lorry stuff gets so much better with querying too, right? There's so many bonuses to them just being mana dorks, as opposed to Jasper Sentinel and Birchlaw, right? So we need 2 land searchers. Is basically what we need. Flame breeder. Sure. That's not the worst, right? Right. So there's 1 land searcher. Let's try and figure out what the best thing to do is, right? The most likely don't have cast down. Not cast down, end of festivities. You know, bolt me, I'm assuming. I've shown I've already got another querying, right? So querying's not okay. Makes sense. I guess, sort of. Attack for 1, sure. So I guess I go this, get a forest, play querying, play mystic. Yes. Get a forest, play mystic, play querying. And then we have 2 options here, right? If we draw another land searcher, we could just technically win the game. Especially something like land grant, where we get to go land grant, play a land grant, and then I hit the querying again. They hit the Elvish mystic. Okay. And they attack. Sure. 5 cards. Elvish mystic. So I guess I kind of want to do it this way because I want to play the land outright. So I want to reveal my hand. Play this land. Play this. Into Annihilator's Disciple. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not blocking. Well, we're not blocking with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess here's the thing where, because it's a forest, right? So you're attacking for 2. Yep. I don't have double, because I don't have the birch law. 2 mana. Cast into fire. I'm assuming 2 of the 1/1s. Yep. Sure. I just need a land searcher, right? Grab the prize. From 15. I have another Annihilator's Disciple. Here's one you know about. I mean, I guess I'm attacking. The more I attack with, the more relevant I can balustrate, spy, mill, try and hit a dread return a lot left, even with 1 land left in the deck. Interestingly enough, though, this is obviously the difference between 5 and 6 lands. Like, I'd have been able to combo right now. Okay. Sure. Flashback looting. Snacker land. Okay. The 3 cards in hand. 2. Wait, why are they not? Okay. I guess they're planning on bringing back the snackers, so they want to block. Jasper Sentinel. Block, cast into fire, so I'm not going to attack. So I just play Jasper Sentinel plus Annihilator's Disciple. I think they're going to cast into fire. No. Do we attack? They could have a Demand Dancers, I guess. They get to kill both of these, which is actually really annoying. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not going to attack into a cast into fire, right? Or a lava dart. Sure. Interesting that they did that there. 3 cards in hand. Grab the prize, Fiery Temper. Sure. So we take 3, 7. Oh, okay. We take less than 7. We take 4. Another Flame Breather. 2 cards in hand. So they're on what, 14 here? I'm not going to block with my 2-1. I just need a Land Searcher. Or do I just go for it? I could just mill over enough guys, right? That is a thing. They have 1 mana open. They could Fire Blast. Or Bolt. 16, 2 cards in hand. A Lava Dart in the graveyard. Like, I'm not against it. If that's the case, do I play the Priest first? I'll probably play Priest. Black. Spy! They could, like, crap themselves here and do this. But I don't actually... I have another land in my deck. So they could, like, bolt this to try and ruin the 3 creatures. Then I'll wait. Okay. So I can't mill myself out, right? Then I'll wait for the target. Bolt the Disciple. Sure. So I have 14 cards left in the bin. I hit a Dread Return. I didn't hit a lot left. There were 2 cards. I'll block. On 12 with 2 Flame Breathers. Highway Robbery. Sack a land. Oh, this is so close. Right. Bring back the Snackers. Oh, they discard a card. 2 cards. Faithless. They got a 1 card. What they discarding? They didn't discard a lava dart. Do they have a fire blast? Please don't have a fire blast. Highway robbery. 2 cards. Don't have a fire blast. Don't have a fire blast. Don't have a fire blast. Don't have a bolt. Don't have a land bolt. Don't have a land bolt. We're on 3. We did it. Have we done it? Don't draw a lot left. Dread return. Spy! We spied them! Spy! Let's go, baby! Booyah! Let's go! See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 2. We're on the draw. We have 3. We have quite a lot of our lands here with a Windham Way. Excuse me. We have the swamp too. I just love spying people. Oh, against White Weenie? Oh, we're against Heroic. Boo. So we're kind of looking at comboing quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have all the way of getting our lands out of our deck, but we need to also wind them way. Yes, you mean Athena Lama. Also, these Sylvan Rangers sort of just like block for days, right? Is the hope. And luckily they don't have the provoke guy, because if we have a provoke guy, we kind of need the Birch Law. Land Grant, that's another way of getting one out, but I don't really want to use that. Not only does it reveal our hand, but we also don't need to. I guess we could just use it to cast Ents, I guess. Another one? Another one! Sure. So we'll take 5 here, and then start blocking from next turn. I think do a 1 card in hand. Birch Law. Birch Law is not awful, right? We get to go land, ranger, search for basic. So we got 1 land left to get out. 1, 2. Do we just wind them away? I think so. I don't think there's many cards that kill us here. And also we still can block, in theory. Creature. We do 3 cards, milled over a land grant. No spy, just yet. I'm gonna set stop here. Oh. Yield until here is what I meant. Lifelinking dude. Gains protection and colour of our choice. Sure. So it gets green and then green. So we have to play a black creature here, which we can't do right now. Because that's lethal. Right? 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that also works. Tap this, tap this. Casting this sort of works, right? Gains us 3, puts us to 10. And I've played a land, right? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. So then they rebound it. So that becomes a 7. It has pro green. They attack, sure. Can't block. Maybe I should have blocked earlier, but I'm not really sure. They drew a land. Okay. Timberwatch, huh? So I kind of want to play that. 3 for an elf. Should I play this? Yes. Play land. Play the elf. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really help me. So do I attack for 3? I mean, it's pretty free. Block with this. And I can block this. With the 1, 2, so they don't really get that aspect. If they draw a land, then I may have to, but then I block double ranger. Wait, what, 6 elves? Because this puts them in a lethal range, right? Or pretty close to lethal. Give something vigilance, sure. Can't really give vigilance. But can't really give vigilance, sure. That one seems odd, right? Because they're definitely... they're not attacking... What? Why are they attacking with that? I can untap my guy. So I block here. That makes sense. Do I untap and block this? Or do I just have another one block? So then I got, what, 5 elves? 5, 10, 13. I don't feel like the untap's right? Because we just block this. Seems too free not to. So this blocks here. This blocks here. There we go, okay. And then I actually can just attack for 3 and then they can't attack with this, right? Because I can just double pump something and make it massive. But this is nowhere near lethal, right? And bam, sure. I actually might need to play this Lotleth as a black creature. Just in case. Wind them away. Let's wind them away, I guess. We've got all our lands out. Creature. Birchlaw, Sagu. I could just also thing this, right? I just morph this. That's another thing I could do. If I just morph it, then they can't protection from it. I don't hate that. 5, 10. 6, 12, 13. I can attack for 3 here. 10, that's 12. Oh, God. But this is sort of lethal, right? I had no cards in hand. This can't get protection to kill it. I attack for 3. I have 6 elves. I don't think they're an Apostle's Blessing, but it's only artifacts, right? It's protection from a colour or artifacts. I don't think there's anything that gives protection from colourless as such. And I don't think they run anything that can't be blocked. That's pretty good. But not super crazy. I guess that makes it a 10, right? 6, 12. I'm sort of running out of elves. But I don't want to do that because then they could have access to draw a colourless card. 6, 12. So I guess I just go block. Yes, I'll block this, and then pump this one to kill this. That seems smart to me. This seems like the smartest thing to do, right? I don't have to do any Quirion shenanigans. Nothing really. Do I want to play Ent here or Wildling and Quirion? Probably Quirion is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 5, oh, it's 6, isn't it? If I flip this. So it's 6, 12, 18. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's lethal. So Quirion is actually lethal. Let's do that. Might as well cast the Quirion. The Wildling. Why not? Just in case. But that's all. None of these are elves. So we attack with this. They have no cards in hand. Nothing they can do. I was going to say they are dead, right? We just flip it. We attack with this, flip this, and then away we go. So we kind of want Mass Vandal. Good way of hitting enchantments. We need the Birch Law. We don't really need the Sentinels. Sentinel and a Dread Return. I think obviously the actual Elves side of things is probably pretty reasonable. And we probably don't need the Spy side of the combo. But as you've seen there in Game 3, it's the Madness thing. I kind of like having, not half and half, but having access to half and half, having still access to both, I should say. Seems pretty good to me. So we don't have a land grant here, so we have to mulligan. Here we have a land, an Ent. So we can keep this. What do we bottom here? Is it the lead? Surely not. It's probably the Sylvan Ranger, right? Maybe this is wishful thinking. Yeah, it's probably just the Sylvan Ranger. Because I want to go Forest, Ent, Priest. Quirion. Tap for 2, play Timberwatch, and tap, play lead. I just want to avoid the Provoke guy. They're on a Multa 5, Jesus. Balustrade's back. A 6. I also have Ent as well. In the bin for a Mass Vandal. Ent up. Yes. They're on 3 cards. We have no way of getting our black land out right now. But that is fine. Ooh, Priest. That's actually a reasonable draw. And a deck like this, where they're not really going to kill your Priest unless they have the Provoke guy, is pretty good. Because double Quirion just means that we can go off. Don't throw him jamming. Don't throw him jamming. Oh, Standard Bearer? Sure. Okay. So I can't Quirion, right? So I get to go Elvish Mystic. Like, I can just make a bunch of mana. So do I lead here, try and find a Mass Vandal? Then I can Timberwatch a Mass Vandal? I probably just Timberwatch, right? They won't be too bothered by it because it can't do anything with the Standard Bearer in play. But effectively giving us an out to draw Mass Vandal here is pretty good. Because now we get to go Mass Vandal, lead Mass Vandal, kill the Ethereal Hammer now, and then have something to pump with the Timberwatch. Yep. If we don't find Mass Vandal, it's pretty bad. But we will live. Land Grant is not the worst. So this is free. Let's do that. This is 5. Let's lead. There's a Mass Vandal. There's 2 Mass Vandals. Done. Let's play a land. Let's play an Elvish Mystic. Which I probably... Oh no. I guess I go this, get a Swamp. This, get a Swamp. And then Mass Vandal. Mass Vandal. Hit the Ethereal Armor. Then pass. Hopefully they don't realise the Standard Bearer interaction, but it's not the end of the world. I imagine they will. Can't imagine this hasn't not come up. It's pretty important. Uh-oh. Bam. Thraben Charm it. Flash enchant creature. They're enchanting my own guy. Sure. Okay. Cool. But I have another Mass Vandal, so it doesn't really matter. Fair enough. Seems like an odd thing to do, but fair enough. Each to their own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 Land Searcher as well, we can just spy. Like, it's also giving me another creature in the bin so I can blow up this Hyena Umbra. What? Pass. Pass. Yes. Can't attack. Whoo! I think we got him. I think we've got him. 4, 5. Yeah, I get a Land Searcher. We've got the win. Yes. We can actually just start attacking too, right? Like, we're on a high enough life total where we can just start blocking too. Maybe if they're not going to interact with our creatures as much, like stuff like this or Bogles, maybe we are supposed to cut a forest. There's obviously no point in attacking. Lotleth. We don't have a way to actually make another black. So I'm going to cast this, get a forest out of our deck, play the land, and then pass? Or do I attack? Like, they're not that scary. Like, no cards in hand. Surely I must attack here. Like, they block, I pump, right? 100%. Bop. And I just basically slowly start eating into their guys. Like that, in this route. Obviously, I can't query in Ranger because I have to target the Mass Vandal or the... Well, I can query in the Mass Vandal. I can't query in the Timberwatch. Unfortunately. But even if they get something here, actually, it's not that insane. Yeah. That's annoying, right? But it's not insane. Birchlaw would be great. Land Searcher would be good. Land Searcher it is. I definitely only bought out a Dread Return, right? Yep. So that no cards in hand, so they're just dead. Rusik. Like, the only way I'm doing this is because I've got a Spy in hand, so they're dead. Surely they should know that. Spy! Dread Return. Lotleth. 1, 2. Okay. We got there! Let's go! 2-0. See you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. We're on the draw. We have Airland, we have the Priest, but again, the situation with these Sentinels not being mana dorks, like even if this was Elves of the Deep Shadow or whatever it's called, I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this though, because I'm going land Jasper into, then tap them 2 to play a Priest, and then hope it doesn't die, and we're against a Goblin player who's probably on red. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this or not. Like, double Timberwatch is great. Can I risk this? I think I can risk this, maybe. I don't know. I think this could be wrong. This definitely could be wrong, for sure. But again, I do think the biggest thing is that at least the Jaspers and like, I think you should maybe run 3 Birchlaws and Goblin Tomb Raider. Percussionist. Makes it even sort of worse, right? Because then it means that Sentinels are more likely to die. Land Grant was an incredibly good draw. We can actually go Land Grant for a Forest Priest Jasper Sentinel. Assuming that this doesn't die. I'm assuming it's just gonna get bolted anyways. Chain. No. So do we go Land Grant Priest or just go Jasper Sentinel? I think it depends if we draw a 1-drop, right? If we draw a 1-drop, we go Land Grant Sentinel 1-drop. Either 1-drop's like an Ent or a Sagu, right? I'd rather do that. I'm just going to Land Grant here for Forest play Priest. If they have a Bolt, they have a Bolt. I can't read. I could just play Sentinel. No. If they have a Bolt, they have a Bolt, right? They've got 8 actual bolts for this. They've got 4 Galv Blasts, most likely 4 actual bolts. If they want to kill this, that's fine. It's less burn to my face. Slows them down enough. But because also I have the Spy out, like I don't think I care as much. Like eventually if they go bolt my guy, attack for 1, bolt my guy, attack for 1. Like I'm gaining time, and time is me getting my lands out my deck, and then also me playing creatures that they can't bolt. So it's like sort of like but then in the top end, like I have the Spy out. Is what I'm trying to say. So they have a bolt here for no reason, so they're bolting me. I'm assuming. Unless they played a Flame Breather. No. Bolt me. Attack for... They didn't even attack for 1, so I should be on 14 here. They've misclicked. Birchlaw. So let's play Sentinel. Play Birchlaw. So we have access to 1 extra mana potentially, so we could lead. Or even play Timberwatch Elf. But I guess we'll just sort of see what to do here, right? If they're going to bolt my guy, again, I don't really too fussed. But we can operate on 2 lands, right? That's the main thing. If they attack, I won't block either. Because they could have main deck end. And I don't want to get rid of my Sentinel and my Birchlaw. Play Mountain, 2 cards in hand. Hopefully they shouldn't be cracking Synth then if they've played a land. And if they were, they should have cracked it first. In case they hit the land. But then they've probably got 2 drops in the deck, right? So they're going to attack for 1 here. I'm not going to block. They might even not attack for 1. Because they lose Metalcraft. Potentially. I'm not blocking. I am not blocking. Nope. Nope. Not yet. So the only card they don't know about, right, is this Wind and Wear. And right now we just look like normal elves with land granting. Land. I think I just play land, play Timberwatch. Again, I'm not really like if they bolt this, they bolt this. Like it's not going to my face is the main thing. I'm gonna attack for 1 because I might block with this. There's a world where I might block, but I'm not blocking with the 1/1, and the 1/1's too weak anyways. So also I should technically as well should still be on 13 because I did miss an attack, which they definitely should have done because obviously I was tapped out, didn't have any guys in play. Yep, there should be at 12 here. Which is relevant, because it's 3 Galv Blasts, 4 Bolts, that sort of thing. Like the 13 better than the 12 is very, very important. I wonder if they are going to bolt this. I have another one anyways, so it doesn't really matter. It's interesting for sure. I definitely roots that we could take here. We've got how many creatures in the bin? 2. So probably 2 cards. Wow, they keep hitting lands. And they're still not sacking the Synth. They must have a Galv Blast, right? At least 1. They could be thinking of Galv Blasting this before it's active. No, okay. Elvish Mystic. Elvish Mystic's pretty good. So I'm going to play Elvish Mystic plus Timberwatch. Green. Which also then gives us more mana next turn. Okay. We will block now, I think. With 5 elves in play. I wonder if they've got Galv Blast plus End. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So if they attack, I'll block with the Sentinel. 2, 3, crack Synth. Cracking Synth here? Sure. Which is interesting because then it takes them off Metalcraft. That's slightly annoying, right? Because it's Chain Lightning on my Timberwatch. Then kill it in response. Oh, Chain Lightning go on my face? Wait, what? Okay. 1, 2, yeah, I can't. I can't throw it back in their face, which is quite annoying. But I'm sure I'll live. Are you attacking? Again, the difference between 10 and 9 is quite important, so I will block. Back to having Metalcraft, sure. So I still think they have a Galv Blast. Sylvan. Sylvan Range is actually pretty good as well. I'll get the Swamp out the deck. And then do I lead? Or do I wind them where? I probably just wind them where, right? I'm getting close to needing to sort of like, you know, kill them. So, got 2 lands left in the deck. Wind away for creature. We hit a wind away. Ent Sylvan is enough, right? 1. But I've played a land this turn. So I just need to survive this turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. So that's the lands out of the deck. There is 3. Then 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Sure. So I literally just need to survive this turn. So therefore I will not attack. Just having this, like, don't get me wrong, Elves has this I win button, but the real important thing is the fact that you've got this I win button from all you're doing is not running lands. Like, Percussionist, Rimples. Sure. So they play the other one? Sure. They have Synth, Mountain. So they play the Mountain. That's an interesting thing to play the Mountain, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much, right? Because if they hit a land, they hit a land. They've already... I guess I should have played this first anyways, because technically if they hit a land, they hit a Kessig. So you're playing the Kessig, or you're playing the Percussionist. You play the Kessig. Well, now they're tapped out. They've played a land. They can't attack because of the Timber Watch. There were 2 cards in hand. I died to double Fire Blast, but they would have already played it. Yep. Tap this. Cycle. So 1 land left. And this should be enough. Wind and Moon. Sylvan Ranger. Yes. Get the land out the deck. Spy. Target myself. Whee! Dread Return. Target. Where's my lot left, giant? Lotless. Am I being blind? Oh, it's there. They're there. They're there. 1, 2, and 3. I would like to deal you 36 damage. Please. And thank you. Bump. But I think, yeah, the main thing is there. We managed to get through the I kill your creature, I kill your creature, I kill your creature. So 1 Wind and Way, 1 Dread Return, 1 Birch Law, and Sentinel's sort of okay because it things the whole. It beats the whole end the festivities. So we're bringing another Birch Law. So we have. I think this is a keepable hand. We have Land Mystic into Quirion sort of stuff. Relic. Okay. Sure. I guess I'm not going down that route then. Mystic. I didn't even bring in Vandals, right? Like I don't think I care, but it gives me an out, right? But it's not straight up. I would like the Forest. I would like. What do I want? That's sort of what I want, right? Because I want to keep the Wilding for 1, 2. I guess I should have just played Quirion Timberwatch. Force them to have a. Now I'm a bit weak to. Let's do this. And then I just Sagu for the Black Sauce. Just because it's better to get the Black Sauce out the deck now. I don't particularly care about that. Because I don't have Vandals in my deck. I guess I can't Dread Return. But other than that, we're all good. But now I can sort of just like play Balustrade Spy on them. And just sort of try and go for them that way. Again, just trying to survive things. Go for the longevity. Like, I hope they don't end me here, but it's an option that they can do. Like, end plus have Bolt for the Timberwatch. Percussionist. Sure. 3 cards. Oops. Cool. No blocks. Like, do I lead here? Lead plus. No, I probably want Timberwatch as soon as possible, right? And I don't want to play Quirion into end the festivities. I don't have to. 2. Casting into fire. Casting into fire is pretty bad. Searing Blaze. It's also bad. At 14. I think I might have to play Timberwatch Quirion here. And tap this to get rid of the Mystic. Yep. The tapping out though. That's another thing to note. Ooh. Ooh. 1, 2. Do I want Priest? Or do I want Timberwatch? So I have 4 mana rights. I can't play both of them. I think I want Priest and Quirion. I get absolutely crushed, but no, I don't play Quirion, right? No. I don't commit Quirion Ranger. I don't think. Well, did I play a land this turn? It's their turn 4, so no. Yeah, I did. Right? Because we went first. I just really hope they don't have a. They must have another removal spell, right? Because the. Oh. Wait, they don't? Wait, what? No way. No way they don't have another removal spell here. Sure. With Quirion and Timberwatch, we might actually be able to play Lead plus Nihila's Disciple plus the Priest untaps. No way. Land Grant. Let's play Timberwatch. Quirion. Lead. This, and this. So then we play Birchlaw. So we have what, 5 mana here? This, well, 6 I guess technically. Do we then just play the Sagu here? Sagu. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess we could just play Ent also. But we're on 12, 2 cards in hand, and they have. I guess I just want to gain 3 though. 5, 6. I guess I can still gain 3 with the Ent. I think I then want to play the Ent. Or I could even just go tap this, tap these 2, play this. I think that seems better, right? Play this, get a land, then tap for 6. And still do the same. Yes. Forest. Play the land already. 6. Ent, get food. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 ones. I guess the wildling is relevant because it flies, right? That's another thing to note. Also means we'll most likely get the Timberwatch through then. They have double pingers though, on 3 cards, potentially 4. Which is scary, but we can also gain 3 here. So it all depends on what they've got. Reckless. Sure. They need to stack these and then tap this first. Otherwise they're going to lose the damage. Very close. Like this relic could cause us problems. 6 Elves. Yeah, so before they press OK, they're going to have to tap the... Yep. Nicely done. Nothing worse than missing the damage in this sort of stuff. Especially 2 games in the belt. Yep. Reckless Impulse. I don't know why they did that. They might whiff. They could technically hit Mountain. So they've got 2 artifacts. 2 lands. And we're on 12 here. Let's see where this Galblast goes. If it's going anywhere at all. It's only for 2, right? So they're probably going to hit the Timberwatch. But I guess it's 2, 3, 4. And I kind of want to keep a mana up in case I do this. We cut a Dread Return, right? So this Dread Return is literally the only Dread Return we have. So they ultimately decide to Galv Blast us. So does that mean they have another burn spell plus a Fire Blast? Ow. So then tap. Puts us to deal 1, 7, puts us to 5 here. Just hoping they don't have a Fire Blast and another burn spell. Because I can just Sagu next time. Like I don't need to gain this 3 now, right? They attacking? They are attacking. Do they have a Fire Blast? I mean, I am blocking, right? It gets them further from Metalcraft. Semi-relevant. I can gain 3. Yeah. So if they tap this in response, I can untap. If that's what they're going to do. Untap my Priest, gain 3. That's until the next turn, which is pretty good. Sure. Priest. So we're on what, 12 effectively? So I attack for 5, 6, 12, 6, 12, 17, 19, or whatever it is. 6, 4. Then tap this. Just gonna play this, then the Sagu, which they know about. Gain 3. I like it. 7 Elves. So 7, 14. 7, 14, 19, 20, yeah. So we can technically kill them. So they have to block. They have to block the 5, 7. So 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is there any point in even doing anything? I don't think so, right? So we just pass. They're going to Galv Blasters for 2. And then I think that's when I crack the food anyways. Oh, they have a Lava Dart on us. So we crack now. So we go to 11, 10, untap, 9. You're going to ping now. You're going to ping now. 9, 8. And then they'll let it die. Interesting. So I'm not going to do anything here. So we're on 8. We have a 3-3 and a 1-1, and they die next turn. Basically guaranteed, right? They have a Galv Blast in the exile. They have a Lava Dart. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that? So we die to a Bolt effect, right? Is that have a exile all cards from graveyards? Wait, what? Okay, sure. Lava Dart's gone. I'll take the Lava Dart gone. So they've missed 2 points of damage there, which might matter. Ping. Ow. Galv Blast. This is very close. We've seen no sideboard cards. I'm assuming we've seen their sideboard card with the Serum Blaze. 6. Oh no, yeah, 6. 6. To 4. We still die to a Bolt. No! Oh no, hard punished. Yep. It's annoying. That's annoying. I feel like I am supposed to bring in Mass Vandals, right? Probably cut some battles. I don't know. Oh no. That was so close. Especially since the missed damage there as well. It's so annoying. So very annoying. 5, 7, 8. No sideboard cards as well. But I guess we have cut why number? Do I just do this? My main thing is, I don't think any of these Sentinels or Birch Laws have really come up. I could easily see running 2 Swamps as well. Like we have, what, 8 ways of searching them? Come on. So we have a Disciple. We can definitely keep his hand. We have a Disciple. We have Timberwatch. We have a couple of 1-drops. We have 2 lands. So we're just going to play Mystic here. And then we'll play a Sentinel End. We have Spy too. No Black Sauce. Well, we have a Black Sauce in the Sentinel, but no way of getting our Black Sauce out right now. Percussionist, Tomb Raider. We haven't seen a Tomb Raider either. Or an Epicure. So unless that's what this is. Not as an Epicure. Torino. Another Timberwatch. So that's Forest Cycle for this. Get a Forest. Land. Sentinel. Still a land away, but we can play Timberwatch next turn. So they're just gonna bolt the Sentinel, I'm assuming. Do they have a second land? They do. Maybe I shouldn't be bringing in Disciples. Maybe I should be just going Spies and Mass Vandals. Nope. No blocks in case they have End. And even though we've never seen it in the other games, it's very likely that they do have it. And I want this Sentinel. I want this Sentinel real bad. We need some good draws here. We definitely need a good draw. For sure. Let's just sit on my knee. They're also low on time. Not that I'm even considering timing them out or whatever, but they're not playing particularly quickly. Like they're on 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Elvish. Mystic. So we gotta go Mystic into Timberwatch. Like I might as well deploy all these and just take it in and try and disciple them. Like if this dies, it dies. Like this is definitely a boltable target for sure. They've shown they've got Dart as well. Ooh. Interesting they're playing Dart with the good old Great Furnace. Well, I guess they're probably not playing Fire Blast, or if they are, they'll be playing like 1. Right? I just really don't want to get ended with my 2 mana sources to play this Disciple. Like, do you play Well-Wisher here or like instead of Disciple? Because obviously at least Disciple sort of... I'm under the same boat here, right? I'm not going to die to End before my Timberwatch is active. Sure. Just passing the turn, wow. Lead. I am just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the worst. 4 without it. They do have Galv Blast up though. They let us gain 6. Interesting. 4 elves in play. So this blocks this blocks this. Then a Galv Blast us. They are. That's a worrying thought. Double Galv Blast here. Jesus. But it's not a 12. 3 Galv Blasts. Bolt. 4, 8, 12. 13, 14. That puts us pretty low. It's 11. It's just a 7, is it? 8. So we're now blocking. Maybe the extra damage has mattered. Like what's that? 2? 4 elves. Lightning bolt our face. Jesus. Yep. That 4. We die to another bolt. They just had all the burn. They just had all the burn. Which actually mattered as well. Like, look at our life total. Our life total is exact. We played overly round End, right? Like, not blocking this. Then not blocking here. Like, we had 2 chances to play around End. Not play around End. What's that last card? Is it an End? Or even Dart? That's so annoying. Oh well. See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 4. We have a lot of the spy stuff in hand. I think we can keep this though, right? We've got double Wildling. Double Wildling plus Quirion. So we've got 3 lands out of our deck. Quirion is a 4th. Go away with your... I don't know which one this is. So we can Roost Seek here, get Forest. And then we're gonna probably query him plus wild him for a black sauce. But we need to be on point in what this is. This is Jund Wildfire. Okay. Probably the worst matchup we could have, right? Because Jund Wildfire, in theory, is okay against elves with if they get Crackland. And then it's also good against Balustrade Spy because of Spell Bomb. And we're sort of because we're a halfway house between both, it sort of makes them both bad. We're elves, look, we're elves. We're elves with wildling, I promise. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more land. One more land. Refurb. Lotleth. Hi. Look, there's a Lotleth. It's a Lotleth, honest. But something. No! I panicked. They're definitely seen the Lotleth and panicked, right? Elvish Mystic. Let's play this. And let's hard cast a land grant. So I have 2 lands left to get out my deck, but I can get one with this Saga, which is the swamp that I'm hoping for. Do we attack for 1? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's attack for 1. Like, querying's not that important when I haven't got anything else. 1, sure. I could also just play this wilding, right? Like, how much do I care about that? I guess it's bad if they play Writhing Chrysalis. Attack for 2. I have no way of getting rid of this Spellbomb man. Chrysalis? Yep. This is so bad for us. So bad. Uh-huh. What was the extra mana for? What's extra? Oh, do we want to play a Wellspring? Or a Lembas? Sure. Yeah, this is such a bad matchup. Especially for game 1. So we have all of our lands here. It's so annoying with the Spellbomb. So annoying. So let's cast this. There's nobody actually playing it, right? There's just no need. If they didn't have the spell bomb here, they were actually dead as well. Like, we literally just go 1, 2, 3, 4 Spy. Dread Return, Lotleth Giant. And we don't have one main, and we can't attack through. They play Crack. Go away. Go away. Right, so we want less on the elves. All on the Spy, and then try and... So do I cut the, Timberwatch? Surely not. Try 3 of them and Elf. Maybe no, I can't really cut a Land Searcher, right? Maybe I do cut a tip. No. It just seems wrong. It just sounds wrong when I say it. Maybe it's querying. No. Maybe it's just Birchlaw. We need less on the elves anyways, right? Right. Let's go. Mulligano. No lands. So here's a land and another land. So we keep. We bottom the Dread Return. Cast by reveal in our hand. Get a forest. Then Generous Ent. Forest. And then we'll Gen Ent at the end of turn. And then probably just wind them, right? It's not great. It's not great. Actually, we'll probably query him for lead, right? I think. Is what we want to do. Let's go. End step. Gen Ent. You play your tap land. Play your tap land. Play your tap land, land. Play your tap land. The thing is, because we're playing, obviously, Spy Elves. Like, Elves, I've found has a reasonable Wildfire matchup, because you have Mass Vandal plus the Glamour main. You have Mass Vandal main, the Glamour side, so you have 8 access things to basically blow up this land onto. They don't, because Deadly Dispute doesn't exist anymore. Basically they can't make treasures, so the red is a lot harder to get. They like run like 2 mountains, so they literally have to like Twisted Landscape into it. So it's like really easy for them to like to just not have a red source. Sure. I hear they've now got a green, so it's like, okay, you don't have if I declamed this, you didn't have a red source. So let's play Sylvan Ranger. I'll get a forest, even though it's usually good to get your black source out where you can. So do this, tap for 3, blade, 1, 2, 3, and done. And then untap this. So, do we play both of these? 6, 7. So we could go really hard, right? We could go Quirion, untap here, Elvish Mystic, Quirion, untap again, so we'll go back down to 1 land. Wind and Way, try and find a Mass Vandal to blow up this red source. Like, I don't hate it, but I just don't know how good it is. Because we've already played our land, so we do this. I think I'm going to do it, right? But I don't know how good this is. That's my only thing. Like, if I don't find a Mass Vandal here, it's pretty bad. Goodbye. Get your swamp out. 7. So I've got a bunch of lands in hand, but I also have a bunch of elves in play that they can't actually really cast anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then play a Sagu. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could just play all these flyers, right? Yeah. So like that was the thing. Like it's a weird line because Spellbomb punishes the spy route, but then I don't have lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just cast this. I probably should have morphed this actually. Play this. Do I just double mill them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, I kind of like that. So just cast a Wildling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if they didn't have Spellbomb here, they were actually dead. Double. But I also could have just left it and then died to a Crackland Shaman. But I think I want to do this, target them. And then just attack. This is Elves, right? So we untap this, return this. Do I even need to? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Puts them to 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's Exacxes. But we lose 1 power. So we lose 1 power here to force. They should crack this now, I think. They build a Toxin and a Twisted Landscape. A Twisted Landscape's also good because it's aware. Right, so this is lethal. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I probably want to do this. Lead first. Just because then I can untap it with the forest and all that sort of stuff before they cast down my guy. This, and this. Done. Any order. So I don't need to play any of these. So I'll probably just play a big Ent. And then attack. Big Ent. Untap this. Untap this. You have a cast down. Cast down on the Wildling, go to 3. Sure. So now if we die, if we lose, we probably lose if they have Crackland plus Toxin as well. But we've hit one Toxin, and then this red source. It's interesting to think about if this was actually relevant. Like, they didn't have a red source for so long. Are they going to offer in this? Not a Wellspring, sure. They really are digging for one. They've probably got one half, but not the other. Yep. So maybe we do want the elf side of things. Who knows? Who knows? It's really hard to, like, balance, right? My main thing is I think it should be 4 Mystics, 4 Elf of the Deep Shroud, 3 Findhorns. Like, I think that's definitely correct. That's my main thought going through this. That was a pretty good game. No mana searches, so we're just stuck on 1 land. So this is a easy mulligan. Also, another interesting thing, we probably could have won if they... That's the thing, if we let them untap and they had the Crackland, we probably lost, right? No lands. Keep. Probably don't want Langrant, lead Langrant, right? Because we're going to go land, Sylvan, lead, basically. Land, nothing. I don't know how good Windham is, right? It seems really weird. Like, bad weird. I'm not really sure. Munitions. Weird card to just throw into the ether. But okay. To the swamp. Problem is I have to play the swamp now, right? Yeah, I probably should have got forest there. That was wrong. That was just instinct, like, muscle memory there. Like, okay, so get the swamp out as fast as possible, but they're playing Wildfire. But if they kill this... Are they killing this? No. They 3 mana refurb. We just pitch the Windhammer. Let's see if they block. Woo! Spy, Lotleth. Jesus Christ. So we take Spy. I guess we take 1 Lotleth. No harm in not. But we obviously don't want the other one. It's also, like, with the Spy, it sort of means they can't just Wildfire. It kind of does, but kind of doesn't at the same time. It's a strange one. Because we're getting as close to just having the lands to naturally do it. So they have to have... Attack for 2, sure. 18. Oh, Wildfire my Swamp. They're probably going to landscape for a mountain now as well, though. 2. Oof. Sure. Strange. Let's do this. Do we hit this red source? Probably not. We probably just lead, right? Lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 9. What we pitching, bruh? Lotleth. In a red. This is why I didn't want to mass vandal it. Because they get a red. So we're not really colour screwing them or anything. So the Lotleth can go. Do we get rid of the Ranger? Or the Sagu? Probably the Ranger. Because I think at least worst case now we go Landgrant Sagu. And then we have like some sort of threat thing going on here. Yep. 1, 2. This. Landgrant. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Got 3 cards in hand? Sure. So we kind of need double. Because we want to kill this and this. Yeah. That's kind of what we need. So let's do this first on the makeshift. Hitting the Ent. Well, actually the Sylvan Ranger. This gets a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets a forest. 5. Then we can land grant whenever we need to. So we go forest. Let's play a mystic. Yeah. And then attack for 1. I basically want to avoid 1, 2, 3, 5. Sort of get them. We just want to avoid Cracklam for a turn, right? Sort of where we're at. Cast down. Oh, they're gonna Fanatic Coffin. They inside the oof. Right, okay, that's fine. Makes sense because it gets blocked by the Masked Vandal. So we just want to avoid Crackland for a turn. Even if they're gonna Wildfire our Swamp, that is fine because we have a Birch Law in hand. Yes, Swamp. Swamp Forest. Our Forest is out of our deck. Let's hope they basically feel like this is free enough. Okay. Which is sort of where it's looking like. So we go Masked Vandal, 1, 2, 3, 4, Birch Law. I think we just have to go for it, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the chances are pretty low. So that's Masked Vandal. This. And then they have 1 removal spell. Are they going to pop this to draw a card? They should know our hand, right? To know that they're dead. So they do pop this. Yes. Do they draw a card? I'm assuming so. So I guess they could have Snuff. But they need enough Snuffs to... Okay. Then we cast a Birch Law. Black. Balustrade Spy. Target main. Be interesting to see what they've got. Dread Return. Lotleth. Sacrifice 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! I actually thought they had something there. Get wrecked, Jund! See you guys for the 5th and final round. Oh no, the basic Swamp is here. So we're in 7, and this seems pretty bad. Mulligano. We have 3 of our lands. Sure. Do we just bottom one? Bottom the Swamp? I think at that point we bottom the Forest, right? Just keep these. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna go Forest Mystic into Timberwatch. They're probably on a Madness build, right? I think they've been messing with the Madness build. Do we just draw another land? Jesus. How can I, of all people, with 6 lands in my deck, bottoming 1, get flooded? Forest. Timberwatch. Hi! This doesn't seem like a great matchup as well, though. They've got darts, they've got bolts, they've got all sorts. Sure. But again, the aspect of spy side of things, much better. Grab again, then bolt the Timberwatch for a double measure. Yep. Just like an F6, sure. Land, Birchlaw, Timberwatch, go. If the bolt, we will end, because then our route to victory is ending for, spying for the game. They're hitting us for 4 out of 10. We're probably just dead here. I have very, very little faith. Bolt. This gives me some hope, but go. And then robbery, sure. Sacking a land or discarding a card? Discarding a looting. Looting is so bad in that deck. So annoying. Birchlaw is a really bad draw, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 mana off casting an end. And like obviously because this is because these aren't mana dogs means I can't cast it. These definitely need to be mana dogs. That's my biggest thing, right? Let's morph this, play a land, and pass. And might as well attack for 2, I guess. Might as well attack for 2. I bet they don't know what I've got morphed. Could be anything. Even a morph. When I hit for 4, that's 6. 4 cards in hand with 100% dead. I'll be amazed if we get to untap. Wait, what? No way. Wow. To 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite an interesting thought, right? So do I end here? Get a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I could... No, I can't win next turn with spy, right? So I just flip this. Which then means I can end. Like, cast an end. Doosh. So it means I can block this, take 3 out of 2. Then I'm definitely dead at that point. But I do have a food. Swing. Block. 2. Yep. So, what do we want? Kind of want these. I don't know if Archer does it for them though. I think I'm under the same principle. Shave. They don't know we're on spy, so we just need to go fast. I think we can keep this. Same sign. It's really awkward, right? Because this thing's not a mana dog yet again. Because we could just go mana dog here into End Sylvan Ranger, but we don't get that luxury now. Or End Priest or whatever. Spy, huh? So I'm gonna go Priest here. Dart it, sure. Makes sense. Flame Breather? Highway. Interesting that they played it and didn't plot it, but I guess must have a snacker. Sure. Quiriano. Quiriano's a good draw. Yes. So we're gonna go on the assumption they don't have End in their deck. Green. 3 lands out of our deck. Just don't have an End. It's so bad. Timberwatch. I think we have to just go lead. This. Electric is not good. Not good for us. Got a snipe, sure. That's 16. So, what are we going to do here? Quirion. Again, another good draw. Let's get this basic forest out. Might as well get it out of our deck. And then we're going to play Birchlaw, Priest, Sentinel, Bolt, us, I'm assuming, at this point. Yep, to 11. We're on an effective 9 with the Lava Dart. Another 4 cards in hand. Bolt is another 5, puts us to 6. Lava Dart puts us to an effective 3, so we die to another Bolt here. Yep, GG. So I managed to 3-2 there, losing to 2 burn decks, winning 1. I think obviously Burn's going to be a pretty bad matchup anyways. That's why there's 4 Disciples. I probably should have even more cards. I would maybe even just put Weathers in and just obviously pray to draw them. Obviously we have Ents, Wildlands and Disciples. My main thing is I definitely do think that the other stuff should be, like the other Elves, the Birchlaw and the Jasper Sentinel should be more mana dogs. Like I just think it's better, it just makes the most sense. But other than that, I really enjoyed the list. I thought the list was actually pretty solid. It sort of worked out quite nicely. And yeah, I've been impressed with it, to be honest. I would definitely be trying some more spy elves for certain. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, do not forget to like and subscribe, of course. Check out Casting Commons. Join the Casting Commons Discord. Thank you for Daybreak for obviously the opportunity in the program. And I will see you guys next time. And hopefully it should be with some Final Fantasy cards. Peace!